See these pine logs here and then 2 big stakes over there? I need to get these milled. They've been down off the stump for about 6 months, but I can't do it the way I'm set up. I need to make some modifications. That's what I'm going to try to do today. Probably a universal situation for anybody and everybody that owns a mill is how are you going to operate efficiently? But we all have to tailor it to our particular environment. My guess would be that these old timers and these old sawmillers, they developed a pretty much universal way of doing things. But I think the approach to try to incorporate today is going to help me be efficient. Do what I call production milling on these pines. Quite honestly, what I'm thinking may not work. We'll see. Look at that end grain. Isn't that pretty? I thought about actually, it's probably very doable, just milling all these angles on the sawmill. That would have been pretty cool. Time wise, I think I can knock these out like this before I can get set up. It's really not a wrong way or a right way or your way. It's the way I see it. But I'm going to put these that about 5 inches. And I'm going to put about a 1/2 inch slope on that. And I'm going to put this one back. I might ought to go 14 inches. Like that. It ought to fit right like that. Like that. Drill my tooth. And that's the way when you're building something, or when I'm building something anyway, I get started on it and I may change midstream. That's going to look like. Beautiful. set this down here. There we go. And I'm going to cut this pine board over here and put a block right there. That's about 12 inches. 18 inches long will be perfect. Guess you could call this a little live edge action. What I'm going to do is just notch that out. You see that? You can't see that. Let me notch it out, then you can see. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to notch each one of those live edge boards out. And I'm going to hold it up here to where it looks sort of level to my eye. Mark that on the back side, and there you go. Now, if I get lucky, all of them will be the same. Because I've done everything basically the same, so they should be all the same. And Now I'm going to cut some braces, and I don't know that there's a great way to do this other than just trial and error, but this looks like this will work out pretty doggone good. So I'm going to cut 4 of those and screw those on. Of course, this could be done on the miter saw, but that's a pretty good screw, isn't it? Now you don't have to pre-drill, but you don't want this stuff splitting little pieces. So the more you pre-drill, the better off you're going to be. Well, I brought the bucks out here. Let me just show you what I'm thinking in theory. Theory may not work. What I'm thinking is that I can bring logs over here, set them on the sawhorses. And I'm not afraid to set one of them big ones on there. Okay, I may be fooling myself. Anyway, so I'm going to set a log on here, back the tractor out of the way. This is the theory, okay? This may not work. Probably won't. But the theory is, set a log right there on the bunks. Back the tractor out of the way. Delicately roll the log over onto the deck. Onto the bed, excuse me. Back the bunks up enough to be able to walk through there, right? Okay, mill the log. When I mill a slab, I've moved the tractor from over there to over here. Put the forks right here on top of this. This is at the end of the bed. Put the forks right here. Take a slab off, leave the saw head up there, pull the slab right down here onto the forks. The bunks will be over here, enough to let me walk right through here. Take the other slabs off, pull them out the back, put them on the forks. When I get down to sawing lumber or beams, take a 2x4 off, take a 2x6 off. The bucks will be over here. I just move them right over here. And I stack them on here the width of my stickers. When my stickers are cut the length of the forks for the skid steer. Okay? So I can go ahead and sticker this stack right on here, sticker that stack right on there. Then, when I get that to where I want it, I come over here, find me a place. May have to clean up a little spot here, make me a rack here, make me a rack over there, make me a rack over here, another rack here. I got to straighten that one up. I got places to stack lumber. So that's the theory All right, let's get a log and see if theory works. We'll just give it a try. I mean, it was on top. And so what I'm thinking, if I'm thinking right, if I could do that, I was up too far. Okay, that's fine. I'll know next time. These forks, I can't see them on the tractor. I can't see them. I don't know where they're at. So, in theory, then this will just roll. I wish you could see this log. I ought to just have cut it off at 10 feet. Because that's going to be a waste right there. I'm going to pick that back up and cut that off because that's a piece of junk. So now in theory, sweet. There we go. And in theory now, get that out of the way. I'll just be able to set them right there. And saw this log, the slabs go off onto forks, lumber comes over here, stacked, racked, ready to rock. That's the theory. See if we can't straighten this thing up. It's gonna be a Ooh, I like that. told you this thing was as crooked as a sheep's leg, and there wasn't much anybody could do, but I guess it's about as good as anything. Find out if this simple setup is going to work. And I believe it is. Ain't gonna get much out of this log, I can tell you that. That is for sure. But we'll get a little something. Main thing is, we're gonna get a good test to see again. So the theory is we can pull that off of there. Of course, we'll be remilling that one. So I got a 6-inch camp that way. Got me some sticker material or 1-bys, whatever I want to do. gonna find something in the log yet. I feel pretty certain. Two bad ends on it. Oh, son. Don't you look at this. That's right at 6 inches. And that's 6 inches. That's pretty sweet. I think this bad boy's dialed in for the moment. But so, there again, I can just come right over here now after I dump that, pick these up, take them and stack them where I want to, and all is well. That's sweet. That's gonna work. I'm pleased to no end. Why didn't you tell me I was about to lose that wrench? Lord have mercy. Okay, toolbox back in the stack. I've got the lumber. All is well. Situation here set up that is going to work for me, and I'm good to go. You may have clicked on this and watched as a stranger. I hope the next one you watch, you will consider yourself a friend.